What a lovely day it has been. I got told that one of my classes I need for my major isn't going to get offered next year, so I had to, and it's like a 3 to 5 p.m. course. And I'm just, oh man. And I already had 18 credits, and I got to swap out this one, and now my advisor wants to see me. It's just a pain. So I thought maybe I'd feel better. I probably won't feel better, but we're gonna play some more. We're gonna play some more. We're gonna VGC on regulation F. Sorry, my brain is cooked. All right, we're probably just gonna use balance here as we have prior, because I just haven't had the time to really dig my teeth and make a new team. Sadly, but hopefully I. Ooh. Okay, Amoongus, Palafin, Farigiraf, Ursaluna, Bloodmoon, and Floodymane. I hope I spelled Amoongus right. You know, working on this document made me realize how much I don't know how to spell Pokemon names. Alright, so let's think about this. So Palafin has an eject button, which is interesting. It doesn't have Mystic Water. It has Acrobatics though, which is kind of scary, so we have to watch out for that. Rillaboom maybe. Oh, Acrobatics is really not fun though. What we should do is we should put in Landers because they're probably gonna put in. They could use Farigiraf, so we're gonna have to pay attention. But what does it have? Psychic, Protect from Psychic Roar. It only knows Psychic. Um. Okay. So Palafin has a speed stat of 106. You think we could one shot it? I'm curious. That sucks. Okay, that's fine. Oh no, they just hit a wave crash. Okay, that's fun. That's one of their attackers though. Um, is Amoongus just running? Oh, it's running a. Oh, and I just sent in. Okay, but they protected, and we got speed priority, and they don't have. I don't know if they got Fergaraf in the back, and if they do, I guess that's fine because then they have to attack at some point, and then if they attack at some point, Butterbane is not good, and it's got a special attack boost. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Wait, does it? Hold up. Fake out. We're gonna Terra Ice right into Flutterman. Because I wanna get Flutterman out of here. Okay, that's another attacker gone. Now let's see who they have in back. If it's Ursaluna would actually be really bad. Okay. We won round one. They really should consider running Ursa Luna, Blood Moon, and I think that would actually, yeah, that would work way better. All right, okay. I'll just run the same thing again. No, I'm not gonna run the same thing. I feel like they're gonna be more prepared for it this time. So they good? They have a solid team. I'm not gonna lie. It's not bad. I think it's pretty good. So we automatically, but we have. It's gonna fake out though, right? Here, I'll fake out the Palafin and I'll just protect. I think that's probably gonna be the best thing we can do. To be honest, or safest thing, because then that leaves Rillaboom open, but it can't. Acrobatics is not gonna get that double because eject button hasn't gone in. That's fine. Oh, you just okay. Okay. You know, that's really exciting. That's that's really exciting. Oh, man. They went for it though. It was a good call. I thought they were gonna fake out instead. They I wow. Okay, get him out of here. Bye bye. Oh my gosh, this is rough. Is Jet Punch fighting or normal? No, that's water. I well, he automatically gets priority with Jet Punch. Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna try and get rid of this guy. That's fine. I would have supported Chiempao personally. But as long as we can get rid of this, technically we speed tie. Oh, that it just don't use pollen puff. Just don't use pollen puff. Fudge me. Oh, Amoongus. What are we ever gonna do with you? Oh my gosh. And this is a special attacker too, man. Wow. What? Why are you right there? Damn. Damn. Yeah, we're not winning that. Rip. Man, Moongus is rough. How about we do this? We use Raging Bolt so we can Thunderclap Palafin if we have to. And then I think Rillaboom in the front is fine. And then we have Chiampao and Urshifu in the back. Perfect. I'll fake out the Incineroar. Because in terms of the speed priority bracket, we should outspeed the Incineroar should be last unless it's using fake out. I want to switch into Chiampao to try and get rid of this Amoongus because they know that Amoongus is the only thing that's stopping me here. But I also want to keep Rillaboom because it's the only mine I have that can not get cooked. Unless they switch an Incineroar back for Palafin, that would be really bad. Actually, I'm going to protect and U-turn. Because there's no way that they use Spore on Rillaboom. That doesn't make sense. Don't use... Huh? Okay. Please put Raging Bolt to sleep. Fucking shitballs. Please put Raging Bolt to sleep. No. You... So you thought to use Spore on Rillaboom? There's no, they had to think I was using U-turn because I did it last time, probably. That had to have been it. There's no freaking way, bro. I'm gonna really need you to wake up, Chiampao. No, bro. Why do we gotta do this, man? Yeah, yeah. Now I can't do anything because... Gosh. I get like Chien Pao's supposed to be the... I guess the only way we take out Flutter Meme, but man, this is just bull. My gosh. I can't wait till they nerf sleep. It's gonna be so crazy. I would. You know what? They're probably gonna protect Flutter Mane. I'm probably gonna get cooked here. Okay. Fun. What an upset, man. Bro does not wake up. No, I can't do anything now. It's an out. It's... Oh my gosh. I knew what they were gonna do, and I still just... And I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna live. I can't. That sucks. What about Urshifu is this? It is Rapid Strike. So, first thing we got to keep in mind is that I'm assuming this is going to be a speed. Yeah, okay. So, it's going to want to use Tailwind first round. But it sucks because they can also bring in Incineroar too. So maybe Raging Bolt would be kind of good to bring in the front. And then they have a major ice weakness. Not real. I mean, two of them. Um, Chiampao's got to go in the back though, for sure. Oh, really? Boom in the front. Okay. Gonna protect first round. And then oh, acrobatics too is crazy. If they have fake out, they're gonna have priority over. So are they gonna Terra Fairy here though? They've got to use one of their Terras. They probably got Zero in the back. No Blood Moon. Okay, that gets rid of one. Urshifu. Gonna Thunderclap. And then you're pretty slow, so I'm probably just gonna Parting Shot you. Fuck. I kind of needed that Thunderclap there. One of them's gonna protect. No, wait, no. You Urshifu cannot protect. But then that means I have to give up a free shot for Ursaluna if it wants to attack. But I can't see why. Okay, so you're gonna protect because you're. Oh no, but I don't get priority on Grassy Glide anymore. Oh, you still protected anyways. That's fine. No. It was such a good switch because they knew that was the only thing that was gonna get me. Fudge. Is there even a way I can win this? It was dealing that much damage with 0.6 special attack? Well, protecting's not gonna save me, so we're gonna need to use Urshifu if they're gonna use Blood Moon again. It's definitely gonna be speed, right? Leftovers? What is happening? So if they attack, I'd like to hit this. I'm hoping I can hit this sucker punch. Unless they switch out. I mean, it's Incineroar. They probably would switch out. But technically, they have the upper hand, so I can't see why they would want to switch out Incineroar. Oh, they conveniently have a Rocky helmet. That's just exciting. I should have called the switch. Because now I have two physical attackers out here and. Damn. Do they have all four Mons? Oh, you gotta be joking me. Am I this bad? I mean, I guess I did no pivoting, no. And they took out everything that I needed. This is not. Yeah. Gosh dang it. Oh, man. Rough one. Oh, I forgot the counter. I forgot to update that. Oh, we got Ice Spam. Okay, so this has already got that they're just gonna put Articuno and Alolan Ninetales in the front. It's just giving that vibe. And in that case, In their defense, though, this does counter like that two that those two alone counter half my team. Belanders is gonna help us though. Oh, it's a leftovers. I would be trying to maximize its damage, but what am I gonna say? Lost like 2 games now. Okay, as expected. So it's Terra Fire. Interestingly enough. Oh, who knew? Please don't freeze. You're. We got to keep in mind that it's this may seem. Oh, so are you... Oh no, in snow it always makes it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, with the snow it. And what is I snow is special? No, yeah, wait. It's it's one of the two. I can never remember and I don't know why I can't. I'm pretty sure it's defense. Did they really just switch into Ogre Can you just tell me? Defense, okay, that's what I thought. That's probably why I didn't do much. Did they Terra yet? No. They're probably just gonna use Follow Me, right? Not wow. Yeah, Flash Fire, fun. Can you please Terra? I'm begging you. I'm actually begging you. Nice play. Thanks. Oh shit, I didn't. I was gonna tell them nice round because they won. Um, I guess Raging Bolt because they only have like what's their Terra? Ice. The only thing they can do is try and get rid of their. The only thing that they can technically do is try and get rid of the ice weakness. But you resist. Well, close combat is neutral, but we really don't want to Terra Fire and then Landorus in the back. We're probably gonna want to. Landorus in the back is probably gonna be nice because we really that heat train was really bad news. Ooh, that's. Huh. Okay. Okay. Who am I more worried about? I gotta fake out the Landers because the Landers had. Okay, that was a good. Okay, that was nice. That got us to switch in. Um, they can Terra. We may want to bait the Terra, to be honest. But we got to remember that we really are at a rough point here with Incineroar. This is very bad for him. He's in a very bad position. And he's not, and these two are very fast compared to him. I made it bulky, not fast. And I should have considered speed because both their Pokemon that are fast, they will he Terra Grass again? Because he said nice play, so he's fully aware of what I did with the. It's rough out here. Okay, that gets rid of one of them, and they're not running. I'm shocked they didn't run Snow again. Like I really am. Well, I'm in an awful position here because I just don't. I could just. Wow, wow, okay. Did I just try and Flare Blitz? No. We do not want to Flare Blitz. I think that's what I did. I don't want to Flare Blitz into Ogerpon. Because they could switch in Heatran then. But then why. Rip all my Elo. I'm just stumped because, like. Why is Icy. Like, what. Do you do minus special defense? Like. I don't see the point in having Icy Wind. I'm not going to use Icy Wind. Let's be honest. I haven't really used it. And I don't think I'm going to use it. I really haven't. I haven't. I know it's to lower speed in a balance situation, but like I'm just trying to understand it and I don't. Because I'm not aware of what stat spread you can do unless you thought like, hey, his special like Chanpao's like special defense is so bad. How about we just lower it because it doesn't matter because it's gonna get one shotted anyways. I don't know if that's the idea because special attack's not bad. Like, what would it be if I didn't lower it? 110, naive. But then I get it. Like you're supposed to use it as for speed drops because you don't have. But like Chien Pao gets one shot, or yeah, Chien Pao gets one shot so easily. I don't understand it. It's not clicking. And none of these mons have spread moves, so it's not like I can't. It's not like you can do a quick sweep. And with it having a bad, unless they just did serious, like they just done. But then you're not gonna outspeed Fluttermane, and you want to outspeed a Fluttermane because you want to get the icy wind out. But like most of the time, people like I'm shocked. Like they used the leftovers, and they weren't, and they had special attack for photosynthesis. They weren't using, it. So I'm trying to like dissect this, and like you could easily argue that I'm dumb because I mean heck this obviously I feel awful for forgetting their name, and I feel bad because I really want to give credit where credit is due. Stefano. I Yeah, I'm just trying to dissect this because I mean heck he was cooking. He was cooking with it. What can I say? And you know what? Part of it maybe is be like I didn't have time to watch Birmingham regionals. And I know that sounds dumb. I know like people are gonna be like, "What you didn't watch, so you don't understand their team." But I mean, like, balance is popular though. A lot of people use balance. But I have to remember that if Chien Pao is on, I'm not even realizing that when Chien Pao is on the field, that everyone, including my own ally, their defense gets dropped, and that's a problem. That is a problem. Maybe that's why I'm taking so much damage because as long as Chien Pao is out there, it's bad for us. It's not good for us. That's probably part of the reason. I'm just not picking up. I'm gonna do something a little bit interesting. I have not I have not been using Icy Wind, and it's probably because I'm not understanding how it works, and maybe I got the wrong EV spread here. That's totally possible because there's probably some sort of calculation here with some ideas in mind to counteract certain mons and whatnot. Um, and I'm assuming that's the case, but I'm not. I'm having a hard time with it, and maybe it just doesn't match my sort of play style. I don't know if people prefer certain types of play styles, and I have no clue. I'm just not a big balance person, but I can kind of see what's working here. I can get it. Also, substitute. I have not been using substitute. I really probably should be because I've seen a lot of people using substitute, and I know you're sacrificing some HP, but technically you're really taking on a hit there. It's like using protect, but you can use it twice. So if you need to protect, then you can substitute. And does substitute have priority? I don't think it. I don't think it does because I've been priority is 0. Yeah, that's what I thought, and that could be the thing. Like I gotta realize that like there's some of these moves I'm just not using. I really have not been using. Like, I have not been using taunt, and maybe I'm just not reading teams right. Because the taunt is here because this is supposed to be in an Amoongus counter. Obviously, it's supposed to be because of the safety goggles. That's probably what been my problem has been because I've been throwing Incineroar in the front in certain occasions when I should really have it in the back to be countering Amoongus. Um, which I thought Chien Pao was the Amoongus counter, but and it kind of is, but in reality, Incineroar should really be taking that on, especially if they're using Pollen Puff over Sludge Bomb and stuff like that. You know what? Let's just try it out and see what happens. And people are probably. And you know what? People who. And you know what? I gotta give credit. There are people out there who probably understand this team a lot better than I do. I'm just. Oh, it's indeed male. Interesting. Another Gastrodon. Damn. Is it Terra Fire? Yeah. Uh, so the first thing I can see here is that we're Qianpao, Rillaboom, because in case we can U-turn. I want Incineroar in the back, and then you have Prankster, but Sunny Day, interesting. I'm probably gonna want Urshifu. Okay, this is going how I want it to, and that's fine. We don't. I don't really care. Um, you either have to Terra Water, or you have to Terra Fairy. That's the thing. And who outspeeds here? Me. I definitely outspeed. Okay, perfect. And then we're gonna bring in Incineroar because we want our Incineroar here to counter. Okay, that lowers our special attack, and we also have lower defense. Everyone's got lower defense right now. I kind of want them, and we cannot use Stompy Tantrum, Throw Chop, Sand Tomb, Fissure. We definitely outspeed both these guys, and we took out their only chance. That was really bad for them. That's perfect because that's one of their attackers. And as long as we can keep Incineroar alive, we should be okay. Santu missed. That really sucks. I damn. We outspeed no matter what, but problem is that Terra Poison was good. Oh damn. Okay. Don't know if they're gonna run the same thing again. I may. Because why not? And we didn't even have to bring out Urshifu. Fortunately. Okay, Chiyu B is a ruin. Okay, they definitely outspeed. I think the problem here is that okay, they read that right, and Incineroar's in. We can't, but there is one thing we can do: protect. And I'm gonna parting shot. Protect. Do I want to flare blitz the Indeedee? I'll do it because technically we don't. Damn. I can Sucker Punch the Indeedee, technically. Damn. Okay, well now they're yeah, Chiyu sucks. That burns good. We don't outspeed even with the choice scarf. I should really use knockoff on Incineroar here. Nah. Thank goodness. Yeah, good switch-ins. I hope they don't switch again. Oh no, we can't use priority, right? We've got a Terra Steel here. What? What? Okay, you don't have Protect anymore. And you would have to put my Urshifu asleep. That's the only thing you can really do here. Fascinating. Oh my gosh, does Sandtomb ever... This poor guy, his Sandtombs don't hit. I feel bad for him. Okay, now this little butthole's back. Oh, but guess what, buddy? Guess what? Guess what? Trick Room. Trick Room. Unless you have Gastrodon. No. It's Tinglu. Yeah. Rip Incineroar. You're a good buddy. Thank goodness. Alright, I at least won once. One win. Let's go. Alrighty. There's only one thing to do, and that's to run it back. That's got to be Urshifu Dark, right? Yeah. The last one. Whimsicott. You know what? It's kind of weird that nobody uses Whimsicott. Because, like, I feel like it's still good. Maybe because maybe because of tornadoes or something. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm being slow. Yeah. So we gotta be careful here. Um, no, we want Rillaboom, Tornadus, and in the back because if they run the two main ones, they can help. And then I don't know what to do about Urshifu, low key. Maybe our own Urshifu. Then what about Whimsicott? Probably Chiampao. And then okay, that's a start. Um, okay, so they can follow me in Spiky Shield, but will they do that though? And I honestly don't have time. They indeed. Okay, fake out was just to be safe. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. Why was I not? That was a really bad lack of thought there. What, choice scarf? Really? Rip. Oh, they're gonna spam Dazzling Gleam, aren't they? Well, there's nothing I can do because they just, yeah, they got Dazzling Gleam. I really am screwed by that. And let me guess, Iron Crown's in the back. Oh, yeah, there's nothing I could do. They probably. I've got to send Chiampao out in the front. And I'll send in Rillaboom again. I want to bait them. I really want them to do it. I'll. And now they didn't switch. Please tell me I used U-turn. Didn't matter anyways. Come on now. Damn. You know, I think it would be more beneficial if I tried to make my own. Um, because I think it's just the lack of understanding with this team. I think I just don't think balance works for me. I don't. There's something within this team that I'm missing, that I'm not understanding. I'm gonna spend the time and try to understand. Either I'm gonna try and understand how this team works and take the time to do that, or I'm just gonna make something that maybe I can deal with. But sadly, I got to do homework, so I'm probably gonna get off for the night. Also, I'm just having a rough day with this whole school situation. Maybe it's just been on my mind. Maybe that's probably why. Maybe I've been doing bad, but excuses excuses aren't gonna help. Otherwise, I hope everyone does well. Thanks for watching.